We're playing against Karakas. Man, I've been very lucky to be able to win all of these die rolls. I'll keep. Oh, our opponent is playing Yorion. Interesting. So it could be, yeah, it's death and taxes. I'm gonna let this resolve. I have an answer to it already, and I just kind of have to tread water. All right, well, I'm gonna get a plains here and slam this library. Uh-oh, our opponent has the noodle. Yeah, this is a matchup I definitely wanted to play. Static Crypt in our chat here. He and I intend to probably play test the matchup. So that they can work out the sideboarding against Snow. That's curious to me. Okay, so I could take 8 now. Um, but then I'm gonna wait and not take 8 just yet. I'm gonna get rid of this now. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't know if this list is adapted or not, but we're trying. So my plan is to Elk the Vial next turn. Maybe? And then hope that forces our opponent to play into our Dead of Winter. I don't want to download Streamlabs OBS. We can, yes. I'm banking on finding another black source. Ideally. Alright, chat's gonna get huge for a second while I fix test. Cool. Okay. Hello, Zacusto. Alright, so Mistake is fine. 32. Mix. There we go. Welcome. Hello, kind MTG. So if our opponent's plan here is to port us off of the black source, which seems likely. They're playing Sword of Feast of Famine they got. Sure. I will go. I'm gonna. Maybe I didn't want to fetch there. So the reason to maybe not have fetched there is then our swamp becomes port feed fodder, I guess. That being said, I think I have to Dead of Winter next turn anyway. I was hoping I'd be able to fade. Discard a card. Yeah, I think I just have to Dead of Winter next turn. That's rough. Don't need that. Don't need that yet either. So our opponent's gonna get a Vial on 3 here, which is pretty rough. So I wanted to wait a turn so I could have outgoed the Vial and then paid off the Dead of Winter, but I don't think I can anymore. Sure? That's not going to work the way you think it is. I am going to go ahead and ponder. I'm looking for a removal spell that flies. That's the mystery. Negator 77. That is the mystery. The idea is we're going to be creating content together, and that's kind of the whole point for what we're, creating the new account for. All right. So we're hoping that our opponent kept their violin too. Okay, this is Athalia. Charming Prince. Okay. Guys. Yeah, that makes sense. So they can see if they want to put their vial up to 3. 1 to the bottom. All right. So I have a Vista on top and then a second Oko. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. Now I think I wait, plow whatever they equip, and then kind of maneuver from there. So I'm gonna make sure I get rid of that vial. So I have a Batter Skull. Ugh. They have another land here that's probably going to be an issue. But I feel like it's a force play. Ooh. They don't have a land? Okay, that's excellent. Alright, I don't want my top cards. Go ahead and get this. Oh, I don't actually care if this Oko gets apparitioned or not at all. Alright, that's game. Whew. Alright. So I need 1. I don't know if I need to. I think I could just make a food right now. I don't need to worry about this yet at all. Because I know they have a Batter Skull in hand as well. There, yeah. So I can just wait to see what our opponent does. Because their mana is another bottleneck. I mean, if they have a spirit, that's fine. Thalia. Yeah, that resolves. Okay. Okay, put an equipment. That's fine. Yep. I'll plow this now. I need this yet. Start off with a brainstorm. So it can be better informed what I want to do with my Echo. My life total's getting kind of low, so I'm a little worried about that. Or I don't have to make any decisions at all. Ugh. Jeez. Hmm. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and eat this food at the end of the turn. Our opponent having 3 mana. All right, so now they do their fourth. Sure. I will pay 4 life for that. All right, they didn't want to play anymore. Makes sense. All right, so cards that we want in this matchup. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I'd like to keep it in this view for anyone that would like to, anyone that isn't English that wants to view our cards. They usually can tell better from looking at the art than the card names and the other views. That's why we're doing it this way. All right, so I don't want Narset. I don't really want Force of Negation. I definitely want Wear and Tear. Containment Priest. And Plague Engineers. What else am I not crazy about? Yeah, well, I have no shame, so take that. What do I want to board out? Probably Force of Will, to be honest. Get rid of this Force of Will. Oops, what did I board out on accident? No, I did not want to board you out. I don't think I want anything else. Leovold is okay. Sure. Do I? Am I don't know. Leovold seems pretty low impact. Sure. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I will keep this, but I'm going to die. The reason I wanted Leovold is just because of port and stuff, but Deafening Silence is totally fine. Of the plays available to my opponent on turn 1, that is maybe the least threatening thing possible. I don't think I need the Containment Priest. I can choose if I want it or not, but I want the lands. Oh wow, that's awesome! Thank you so much for the host, Legacy Council. Arkin, have a great stream. Sword of Feast and Fanman. All right, so again, not super thrilled with that Containment Priest, but I am going to go ahead and slam. Welcome, followers of the Jedi. Yeah, indeed. All right, they're going to be able to play that sword and probably smack me with it. Mother of Runes. Okay. They're putting it in now. Interesting. All right, well, I have a lot of looks here for, well, exactly that. Or I don't have to think. Yeah, I think they're playing around like exactly Vendilion Click or something. I'm not 100% sure, certain. Sure. This is pro green black, yep. I'm not going to bother doing anything yet. So if our opponent decides to ever watch this back, or doesn't mind me pointing out a couple of issues that I have seen, is it the Cataclysm? Walking Ballista. That's fine. Just gonna get rid of this and then take the damage. It's a little dicey, but I think I'll be okay. Oh, that was actually a huge error. Oh man. Okay. We're fine, but that was spooky. They're okay. They actually aren't going to change a ton. Yep. I mean, they're about as relevant as I expected, and I think they're also about as relevant as our opponent expected them to be. Okay. Legacy Council. I don't feel as if I'm qualified to answer that question. I think Legacy is about would be as fun as people think it is. You know what I mean? Like, I'm enjoying it because there's no clear cut deck that's like uber better than everything else. Uh, that's a good card to have here. Does I get to fuse it? And white. And then shuffle my library. Yeah, that I think I agree with. My main thing about Legacy is if there isn't a clear cut like S tier or tier 0 deck, um, overall I really like where the format is at. Their opponent has an apparition in hand. How many forces do I have left on my deck? Force of Will, so 3. Yeah. Because I like when the best deck has like clear checks, you know what I mean? They're playing this out to take my library. That seems messed up. I would not have done that if I were them. I'm gonna go ahead and brainstorm first to find Felidar Retreat. Can't play it this turn, unfortunately, because I don't have the source for it. But I'll put this back. And go fetch the planes. I think I maybe played that turn really poorly, actually. I think I could have gotten a little bit more value out of it. Well, I'm gonna turn this into a thing and hope our opponent doesn't have a plow. Seems likely they would have a plow, though. I don't know what the other card in hand is. Hard cast Batterskull, that's fine. No, I mean, I understand, but from this precision, I've already gotten pretty much every card I wanted out of my library. Get to get all the cats now. Mm. Your opponent will maybe Yorion next turn. I think if they had done it earlier, then it would have been fine. Prelit's fine. If they had done it earlier, it probably would have been correct. But I've extorted like 10 cards off of it, basically. No, 4, 5 cards. 3 is fine. Yeah, I'm not sure I would have done that either. I think I'm actually allowance for that to fetch, aren't I? Sure. I am going to go ahead and play this, however. Yeah, let me double check the list. Because I think I'm out of lands for that to fetch. 2, 3, 4. Yep. They can still Yorion this turn. Okay, interesting. Are you talking about this song? No, our opponent didn't want to play anymore. I think this game could have definitely still gone either way. I think I played some turns pretty poorly.